And just for either of you guys, I guess, how were you able to come together and rally, and how frustrating was it for that to fall short in the end?
I mean, just defensive end, that's kind of what they got us on, just their offense. They pressured us a lot when they beat us up a little bit, but nothing much. They just missed shots. We played pretty poorly almost all the game, but I think we figured out how to get back and try to give us a chance to win, and they just made shots late.
KJ, second game, you guys kind of got down early and you had to fight to get back into it. What's any reason for the slow starts or how you guys had the last two games?
I don't think there's any rhyme or reason for it. I think we just got a little bit behind the ball, and when you play rivalries or you play at a place that is really loud and got fans, you can't do that. When you do that, you get behind the ball, and shots that they usually don't make, it hurts a little bit more down the stretch.
Do you guys feel like the atmosphere had an effect on the play out there in the first half?
No, we just played bad. They pressured us a little bit. Fans had nothing to do with it, but I think that happens when you play big time games like this, and they just played really well.
David, maybe KJ hit on it, but what do you think led to the excess turnovers in the first half?
Just not being ready to play. I think we obviously, coach did a great job on the scout. We knew exactly what they was going to do. We got to make a decision to be ready to play every game.
What contributes to that, not being ready?
Just like you said, no rhyme or reason, but we just got to figure it out as individuals first and then as a team. Obviously, everybody's preparation is different, but we got to figure it out.
KJ, you've never quite had a week like this, the two Fort Stormings. Where do you go as a leader, especially of this group right now after a week like that?
I mean, there's really nothing I can say at this point to change it. I think everybody, including myself mostly, look at themselves individually, and there's two ways. You either fall behind and lose more games, or you build each other back and build each other back personally and turn the season around, because it's not really what Kansas does, lose like this.
Where do you feel, both of you, where do you feel your team-wide confidence is right now?
I think we're very confident. I don't think that's not the reason for like all of this. I think we may be too confident at times because we're not coming out ready to play. You know what I'm saying? I think that we have to do a better job respecting our opponents, understanding that everybody gonna give us their best game, and we should want that. So we should invite that. But right now, for the last two games, we haven't invited that, and I think that causes our lackluster starts, and then now we gotta fight back. But at the end of the day, it's really not about the result. It's about how you get to the result, the process of how we lost. I don't think the loss hurts. It's the way we lost that's frustrating. So it's not how we start the game is important, and who we are, what's our identity is very important. And I think our identity was challenged there.
What do you think your identity as a team is?
Our identity as a team, I don't know what that is.
We haven't figured that out
We
yet.
haven't figured that out, but I bet you we'll figure it out this week.
KJ, you guys have really struggled on the road over the past two seasons. What do you guys think changes when you guys are outside of Allen Fieldhouse and outside of neutral areas?
We take Allen Fieldhouse for granted. It's a great place to play, but when we go, I guess when we leave out there, I guess we feel different. But we just got to change that. I don't think it's really the road. I think it's mostly when we get to a team's home place, they play with a little bit more energy. They play with a little bit more pep in their stuff, and I think we got to get used to that.
For both of you guys, what was Coach Self's kind of message to you after the game?
Same things we just hinted on, you know. Knowing that we're gonna give people best game, and obviously that we wasn't ready to play. That's really the start. Obviously, the second half we made a great run, but if we're ready to play the first half, that's a win. We understand that. We know that. So credit to them. Obviously, he gave a lot of credit to them because they was ready to play and they made it hard for us. So we gotta get them respect. We gotta get them credit.
All right, thanks, folks.
Thanks, guys.